Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper?
All my friends are asking me about it. Still the truth I can't read. My little secret, and that's how we should keep it, baby. Everybody's mind about you and I. They think so, but they don't really know. You're my little secret, and that's how we should keep it. Never let it go, never let it go. We should never let it go. Right here for you, baby.
Yo, what is poppin'? Before the video starts, I just want to let you all know that I give readings, just like the ones that you see every Monday on my channel. I give on point Orisha Tarot card readings for singles and also for couples. I also do natal chart consultations. My Everything is Everything reading is by far my bestseller. If you want to check out any of these services, please visit my website at www.bandclaptv.com. And also, when you go to that website and you scroll down, you will see a link to go to my shadow work class. In this time that we're in right now, shadow work is very, very important. Getting to know yourself, your inner child, really, really knowing who you are. All of these things are extremely important, and I have a very, very informative self-paced course. Shout out to Spiritual Ascension University and Melanie the Spirit Doula for allowing me to be able to give you all this very, very priceless course, if I do say so myself. So again, if you want to check these things out, go to my website, www.bandclaptv.com. All right, on with it. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about with this, is the relationship do's and don'ts. I want to talk about, if you're a Eshu out there, and you know, you got what's necessary to sustain a multiple, a relationship with two women, your soulmate and your twin flame, these are some do's and don'ts. And it's really three things. It's three things that you should make sure that you so these are three things that you should make sure that if you're trying to be in a relationship, and I'll say two women, if you're trying to be in a relationship with two women, these are the do's and don'ts. So this is the first one. This is the first clip.
Don't call me that. Hey, you. Hey, you back. I hate you first. And I'm hating you right back. Look at them. God used to have so many ideas. I mean, wasn't he the one that gave us fire? Now he's useless. They never survive on their own. Hungry. Relax. It's been...
Okay. So, did y'all see that? So, the first clip, don't get pussy whooped. Don't be so lovey-dovey. Don't be so all lovey-dovey that you stop being that ideological, free thinking person that led you to meet your soulmate in the first place. You know, guy is getting soft. You know, he wasn't like that. He wasn't like that when he first met Eep. You know, now that it went on a few adventures together, and you know, then it did a lot of stuff. You know, reading between the lines, he didn't probably hit that. And now he whipped by her, you know. And when it comes to the cranes or the Croods of the world, you know, they're looking for you to fail anyway. You know, they're looking for you to fail anyway. But this is the first thing. Don't get soft. Don't get to the point where you're so in love that you forget about your ideas. You forget about, you know, you stop coming up with those really, really brilliant ideas and all of those type of things. You know, that's a lot of times that's what happens to us Eshus when we get into a steady relationship. When we get into a steady relationship, sometimes we lose that adventurous edge that makes us who we are. You know? So here's the second clip. This is the second thing. If you're gonna be with multiple women, this is the second thing that you're gonna have to watch out for. This part right here.
One night, and a little change can be Guy? Hey, Guy? Wow, you're you, but you don't look like you. You smell like flowers and soft rain. More like a clear mountain stream with just a hint of vanilla. It's called a shower. You should try it. You want me to smell like vanilla? Just a hint? What happened to your clothes? Oh, we burned his clothes while he was in the shower. In fact, they were so dirty that we washed them and then burned them. Come on, dog, we're going outside.
So this is mistake number 2. Mistake number 2, you know, you end up upgrading in consciousness. You end up, you know, getting some new information or whatever. You end up in a new environment with some new type of women and stuff like that. And, you know, you end up changing, and you change so much that you forget who you are. You forget who you were, you know? And remember what I told you about Eep, your soulmate. Your soulmate is there to make sure that you don't forget who you are. So that's why she's looking at him like that. You know? Don't, you know, there's a alchemical thing with everything, with mixing anything. You know, there's an alchemical thing when you're mixing liquids, when you're mixing, you know, there's a balance when you're mixing, you know, anything really, especially energies of other people. You gotta be able to take your carnal desires out of this. And if you're gonna mess with multiple women, make sure that you're messing with women who have identical energy signatures that you can handle. You know, don't have a relationship with like 3 Oyas, you know, and they over here, one of them is a hurricane, one of them is a thunderstorm, and one of them is a tornado. What's up, Amsterdam? What's good? And you over here going crazy, you know. You gotta be mature. As a man, you know what you can handle. You know, if you know that you can only handle one woman, forget what this media and forget what this outside media and stuff like that tell you that you're supposed to be doing. If you know within yourself that you can only handle a certain type of woman, like I always say, no matter who you are, no matter what you like, what you're into, there's always going to be a person of the opposite sex that's beautiful, that likes what you like, that loves to do what you like to do. Someone who's passionate in the things that you're passionate about. It's cold and wet, but we good. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So that's the second thing. Don't get into a situation and then you get uppity. Now the bottom chick don't look so sexy no more because you didn't upgrade it. Now you're getting uppity. Because it's your soulmate who's gonna humble you. Remember, pride. That's one of the things that we have to make sure that we as Eshus keep under control, because our innocence shines through our humility. Michael Jackson, one of the most powerful men to be on this earth, but he was so humble, and he had such an innocent heart and an innocent spirit. Even with going back to Jesus, I am meek and lowly at heart. My burden is light. My yoke is easy. And this dude was coming to earth doing a whole bunch of different miracles and magical things. But not once did he call himself the king, or I'm so uppity now that I'm not finna heal the sick and raise the dead in the hood. I'm just gonna go to like the big monasteries, and I'm gonna go to like the big churches and stuff. What's up, Crazy 8? I'm gonna just go to the big churches and the big places and heal the sick and raise the dead there. Heart of stone. So you gotta keep your heart. That's the second thing. So now this is the last one, and this is the big thing, especially for women. I'm glad you're back. Yeah, this Wi-Fi is real crazy. So if you're a patron of mine, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put both of these. I'll probably keep this one right here on YouTube because it's gonna be a super short video. But I'm gonna put the whole stream on Patreon. Because I've been doing a lot of things for my patrons, and I want to do this for them. So this is the third thing. And when it comes to women, especially women that's dealing with this, we're dealing with this type of issue, Virgo details. When it comes to women, the intimate details, the little intimate things that y'all do together are the things that mean the most to her. And when you're talking about Eshu, we're able to make magical things happen. We're able to make the impossible happen. We're the we represent the magicians. So as the magician, we can create these moments and these special memories for our significant others. Now, our job is to, number one, make sure we remember these intimate details about our significant others. Don't mix them up, and don't try to overlap them. So here's a example of that. Yeah, it's definitely McDonald's-ish. It definitely is.
Why don't you, sure. Oh, I'll start the fire again. Hey, check this out. Now that's how you make a fire. You don't need two people anymore. I can't put how much time I wasted collecting rocks. This is amazing. It's such a time saver. And it's so simple. To the fire.
Y'all see what happened? Y'all saw what happened? Y'all saw what happened with that? You know, for her, that was an intimate moment. And she was the type of woman to where, like, yeah, you know, everything else changed, but you know, do you still remember the intimate moments that made us, that brought us together? That intimate moment with the two rocks in the fire. Remember at the beginning of the video, right here. Remember right here. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Remember right here.
Don't call me that!
Remember that.
Hey you. Hey you back. I hate you first. And I'm hating you right back.
Remember that scene right there? That's an intimate moment. See, with women, it's more than just making fire. And this is, look. This is something that I learned from being in relationships, and chicks being mad at me, and I'm like, yo, like, why are you tripping? She's like, oh, you forgot about this, or you forgot about this, or you forgot about that, you know? Like, shoot, I barely remember my family birthday. You know, but for some women, you not remembering their birthday, or, you know, if you started doing something special for them on a certain day or something like that, you know, they'll never forget that. So if they're the type of woman that's cool with you being with multiple women, you got to make sure that when those intimate days or those intimate things come along, you better remember them. You know, you better remember them, because that's going to be the anchor. That's going to be the anchor, you know. And the key is, you know, the key is to have, you know, different little intimate moments that makes your girlfriends feel special. If my birthday isn't remembered, I mentally cross niggas out. Yo, y'all be going ham. Y'all be going ham on that kind of stuff. I'm like, yo, like, for real? Like, nigga, it's just a birthday. But like I said, women think about those things in a different way. And as you can see, you know, that's really what made her, you know, get mad. That's really what made her get mad, because those intimate little moments that made them, you know, he started to change because he got with Dawn. He got with Dawn. Now, another thing, the biggest thing, that stopped him from having both of them, it was the parents. It was the parents. When you go back and watch the Croods too, the parents had a lot to do with a lot of their mishaps and stuff. The dad trying to keep Eep away from Guy, and then you got Dawn family, the Bettermans. You know, they're like, yo, this is our adopted child. You don't need to be with these cave people. You know, you need to stay here. And they was trying to hook him up with Dawn, you know, and trying to sabotage. They were trying to sabotage his they was trying to sabotage his relationship, Guy's relationship with Eep. They was trying to sabotage that, so that way he wouldn't want to be with Eep no more. You know, he would just want to be with Dawn. And see, you know, a lot of times that represents your own family. Your own family being against your lifestyle when you're on your own path. You know, sometimes they can be your family members that's secretly conspiring against you. That could be this system itself conspiring against you. You know, it could be social media. You know, you put your relationship status out in social media and you say, yeah, I got 2 wives or whatever. You know, it's a whole firestorm. You know, everybody got their opinion about it. Everybody trying to put their 2 cents in. Everybody trying to weigh in on it as if you're with them too. You know, so there's a lot of balance minded. There's a lot of spiritual balance. There's a lot of secrecy, a lot of maturity that has to happen when you're on this journey, being the Eshu or being the Pomba Gira. And you know, we're going to hear about them a lot more in the future, because I'm still working on the Pomba Gira and Eshu Queen and Slim. That's gonna be real dope. I'm gonna start doing more, and I call them interactive Pataki stories. You know, so I'm gonna be hitting some of my soul family up and see what y'all like to do some voice actor work for some of these videos that I'm coming out with in the future. And I also want to I'm still looking for animators. I'm still looking for cartoonists, people who know how to animate. I can give you like a picture, or I can give you an idea and you can turn it into a cartoon. I'm still looking for y'all. Let me see. What you saying, Victoria? I just judge it because a lot of niggas who want 2 wives don't have 2 wives money. Capitalism and multiple wives. Shit, women don't want to share a man and work too. But see, at the end of the day, that's backwards when you think about it. Currency is a feminine entity. Currency is a feminine entity. You know? So what that means is, especially when we're talking about beautiful women, you know, if you got beautiful women, stuff like that, it's never hard. It's not super hard for beautiful women to get money. Now, to make it, that's a different thing. But to get money, remember what I told you about the friend zone, the bro zone, and the Shiva zone. You know, a lot of these women, they got Rolodexes of people that they can hit up if they need help. You know, and the dudes will be running. You know, so that's why even when you talk about in the pimp world and stuff like that, the women was the one out getting the money and bringing it back to him. And so the pimp's payment was light. That was his payment. You know, he filled the women up with light, aka game, from the many experiences that he went through in his life. He gave them the game on how to navigate in the streets, you know, how to navigate, how to turn a trick, all these different things, different tips and tricks and stuff, you know, networked her up with other very, very experienced, stomp down, money getting sex worker women, you know, and they gave her some game and stuff like that. So now you got a system of, you know, 4, 5, 6 women going out getting thousands of dollars from these dudes and then bringing it back to the pimp. And this is the reason why that type of stuff had to get outlawed. It had to. Because even when you look at nature, a lot of times the females are the ones who hunt, you know. And even when you look at a lot of these nature shows too, men and women hunt differently, you know. Women are a lot more stealthy. Women are a lot more stealthy when they hunt. You know, they're a lot more stealthy when they hunt. There's a nature show about how monkeys hunt bush babies. You know, and you got the male monkey, you know, he just pick any little branch, because you know the bush babies, they live in the trees. You know, they live in the trees and stuff. What's up, Shadow, the music artist? So the bush babies, they live in the holes of trees. So the monkey, in order for the monkey to try to get the bush baby out, the monkey would the male monkey, he try to take a stick and just ram it in there, just ram it in the tree, in the hole of the tree, try to get the bush baby out. And the female monkey, she's a little bit more smart. You know, she actually takes a long stick, she kind of break it off at the end, she turn it into a little spear, like a little tool, you know, and she's very patient when she sticks her spear down in the tree. You know, she's very patient, she's very stealthy, you know, and she's not super aggressive like the male monkey. Now, none of them in the end got the bush baby, because the bush baby ended up flying away, you know. But it was just an example of the difference between the female mind and the male mind when it comes to certain things, you know. But yeah, so like I said, I'm looking for some animators, some cartoonists. So if you all are interested in helping a brother out, please visit my email. Send me an email at shopmellyamar@gmail.com if you're interested in getting a reading from me, or joining my shadow work class. Go to www.bandclaptv.com. What's up, y'all? I hope y'all enjoyed that video, and if you stayed to the end, I appreciate you. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, I want to redirect you to my Instagram page. I don't promote my Instagram page a lot, but as my subscriber count and things like that rise due to things like shadow banning and stuff like that, I'm hearing that a lot of people aren't getting my notifications when I go live on YouTube and stuff like that. So for all things BandClap TV, my Instagram page and my story are going to have all of the notifications and things like that when it comes to when I'm going live, when I'm going you know, when I'm releasing videos, when I'm releasing content. Also on my Instagram page, if you're curious about my reviews for my readings and stuff like that, as you can see on my Instagram, I have a lot of different testimonials and stuff like that. For those who don't know of me as an artist, I also have videos of me performing and stuff like that. I'll be putting out more stuff like that very, very soon. So I'm just trying to get as many people right now to go ahead and follow me on Instagram. That is BandClap TV, and also my Facebook and Snapchat, BandClap TV as well. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all, and like I always say, no matter what, you got to stay shining.